The countdown is finally over. After months of silence, rumors, and endless theories, the truth has been revealed. Landman is officially returning for Season 2, and this time the stakes are higher, the secrets are darker, and the betrayals cut deeper than ever before. Asterisk, for so long, fans have been asking the same question: when will the next chapter begin? Now we have the answer. Season 2 of Landman is set to arrive in 2025, and the official release date has been locked in. No more waiting, no more whispers. It's real, it's happening, and it's coming sooner than many expected. This announcement carries more weight than just a date on a calendar. It represents the return of a story that left millions of viewers on the edge of their seats. When Season 1 ended, the air was heavy with unfinished business, questions without answers, promises of danger yet to unfold. And now, that promise is finally being fulfilled. Season 1 was more than just television. It was an emotional ride through greed, loyalty, and the power struggles that define the modern oil industry. We saw ordinary lives twisted by extraordinary forces. We watched friendships shatter, families torn apart, and new alliances forged in the fires of desperation. And when the final episode faded to black, one truth became clear. This was only the beginning. The release date confirmation for Season 2 feels like a storm on the horizon. It's the calm before chaos, the moment when the world prepares itself for impact, because Landman doesn't return quietly. It doesn't whisper. It roars back with the force of ambition, betrayal, and the relentless hunger for control. As the premiere draws closer, fans are left with both excitement and dread. Excitement for the return of characters they've come to love, and dread for the trials they know those characters must face. Every great story leaves scars. Landman Season 2 promises to leave plenty. The announcement didn't just confirm a date, it sent shockwaves through the fan community. Social media lit up within minutes. Discussions erupted, theories reignited, and predictions flooded in. Everyone is trying to piece together what lies ahead, but the only certainty is this: when the release day arrives, the world will be watching. Season 2 isn't just another installment. It's the continuation of a battle that has only just begun. The countdown has started, and the closer we get, the more the tension grows. Because in the world of Landman, nothing is safe. Not power, not wealth, not even blood. And so, the date stands like a warning carved into stone. A reminder that the story is not over. It is only about to get far more dangerous. Asterisk, the soul of any great story lies, not just in its world, but in the people who fight, break, and bleed inside it. Landman Season 2 returns with faces we know, voices we remember, and shadows that have grown darker since the last time we saw them. Each character steps back onto the stage, carrying scars of the past and secrets that can destroy the future. First, there is Tommy Norris, played by Billy. Bob Thornton, the weathered oilman whose wisdom is as sharp as the lines on his face. In Season 1, Tommy was more than a mentor. He was the calm in a storm, the voice of experience in a world spiraling out of control. But in Season 2, calm will no longer be enough. Tommy returns, burdened with choices that demand more than advice, choices that could cost him everything he has left. Then comes Chris Kendall, portrayed by Taylor Kitsch, a man forever torn between loyalty and survival. In the first season, Chris walked a dangerous tightrope, balancing the greed of corporate giants with the weight of his own conscience. Season 2 pushes him further than ever before. Betrayals threaten to suffocate him, and trust becomes a weapon as sharp as any blade. Every step Chris takes is a gamble, and this season, his losses may outnumber his wins. We cannot forget Angela. It's the woman who refuses to be silenced, the fighter whose determination became the heartbeat of the series. In Season 2, her role expands. She is no longer simply reacting to the chaos around her. She becomes a force that shapes it, a power that others cannot ignore. But power never comes without a cost. And as Angela rises, enemies rise with her, of course. Turning alongside them are the figures who lurk in the shadows, the deal-makers, the betrayers, the ones who smile with their lips while hiding daggers. in their hands. Every drama thrives on its villains, and Landman has plenty. These returning faces remind us that corruption does not sleep. It simply changes shape, growing bolder, crueler, more determined to destroy whatever stands in its path. Season 2 doesn't just bring back the familiar. It introduces new blood characters who arrive like whispers of danger, unpredictable and impossible to trust. Some will come wearing the mask of allies, offering help and comfort when it is most needed. Others will enter as wolves, there, hunger hidden until it is too late. These new additions expand the battlefield, raising the stakes for every returning character who dares to cross their path. The brilliance of Landman lies in its refusal to paint anyone as purely good or purely evil. Every cast member steps into a role that feels real, layered with ambition, weakness, and fear. Heroes fall, villains rise. And sometimes the lines blur so deeply that we forget who deserves victory at all. Season 2 sharpens this theme, forcing characters into choices that strip away every mask. By the end, we will know who they truly are, even if the truth shatters everything. Fans have already begun whispering about the new cast members, trying to guess their allegiances. Are they allies or adversaries? Will they be saviors or destroyers? The trailer offers only glimpses, a cold stare in a crowded room, a hand lingering too long on a contract, a smile that doesn't reach the eyes. Small hints of the chaos to come, enough to drive speculation wild. The cast of Landman Season 2 is more than a list of names. It is a gathering storm, each character a bolt of lightning waiting to strike. Together they form the heart of a story that is bigger, darker, and far more dangerous than the season before. With every actor stepping into their role, the question is no longer who will survive, but who will be willing to destroy everything to get what they want. And as the release date creeps closer, fans know one thing for certain. The cast of Landman Season 2 is not here to repeat the past. They are here to rewrite it. A storm is coming, and Landman Season 2 is its warning. The trailer does not whisper its intentions, it screams them. Each frame is a riddle, every glance a threat, and together they reveal a season built on betrayal, power, and the cost of ambition. When Season 1 ended, the world of Landman was left bleeding. Deals had been broken, alliances torn apart, and the characters we trusted stood at the edge of ruin. Now, Season 2 picks up the pieces, but these pieces do not fit back into place. Instead, they cut deeper, drawing blood as the game grows darker. The trailer teases a return to the oil fields, but this time, they are no longer just a backdrop. They are a battlefield. Every drop of oil represents not just profit, but survival, and those who control it will stop at nothing to keep their grip tight. The land itself becomes a character, unforgiving, merciless, and ready to swallow anyone who underestimates its power. But beneath the dirt and oil lies something far more dangerous. Secrets. Season 2 wastes no time reminding us that the truth is a weapon. In the hands of those desperate enough, it is a weapon sharper than any blade. Old lies resurface, new betrayals are forged, and the characters who thought they were in control find themselves tangled in webs they can no longer escape. We see glimpses of boardrooms filled with silent enemies, contracts signed with trembling hands, and promises made in whispers that echo like thunder. The corporate world collides once again with the human cost of greed, and the results are explosive. Families will be tested, friendships shattered, and love turned into leverage. In Landman, loyalty is fragile, and trust is a currency few can afford. Season 2 also raises the stakes beyond business. The trailer hints at personal vendettas, old wounds reopened, and rivalries that can no longer be ignored. We see characters pushed to their breaking points, forced to choose between protecting their loved ones or protecting themselves. Every choice leaves scars, and every scar tells a story of survival in a world where nothing comes free. The most chilling moments are not the explosions, confrontations, or even the betrayals. They are the silences. A look exchanged across a table, a pause before a signature, a smile that hides a threat. These small details remind us that Landman thrives not just on action, but on tension, the kind that coils tighter and tighter until it finally snaps. And yet, for all its darkness, Season 2 teases something more: transformation. Characters who once played supporting roles rise to power. Voices once ignored now demand to be heard. The old order crumbles, making way for something new, something unpredictable. The trailer hints that no one is safe, not even those who once seemed untouchable. The cliffhangers from Season 1 do not fade into the background. Instead, they grow larger, demanding resolution. Questions left unanswered now demand to be faced. And the trailer makes it clear: the answers will not come without sacrifice. Truth will cost blood, and survival will demand betrayal. By the time the trailer ends, one truth becomes unavoidable. Season 2 is not about rebuilding what was lost. It is about burning down what remains. It is about who can endure the flames, and who will be turned to ashdot in this world. Every deal is a gamble, every friendship a test, and every promise a lie waiting to be exposed. Landman Season 2 does not simply continue the story, it transforms it into something larger, something more dangerous, something unforgettable. The plot teases one question above all: not who will win, but who will survive when the land itself begins to fight back. Every great drama carries within it a shadow, an unseen force that lingers just beyond the light. In Landman Season 2, that shadow grows darker, heavier, and far more dangerous. The trailer may have revealed fragments of the story, but what it hides is even more compelling: the twists that no one saw coming. One of the most whispered questions surrounds betrayal. The trailer hints at smiles that cannot be trusted, handshakes that carry poison, and promises that will shatter like glass. Fans already suspect that one of the returning allies will turn traitor, selling out friends for survival or power. The question is not if it will happen. The question is who will have the heart cold enough to pull the trigger. Another theory surrounds the rise of a new villain. The oil fields have always been filled with corruption, but Season 2 seems to introduce a figure who moves in silence, watching, calculating, and waiting to strike. We see only glimpses: a shadowed face in a dimly lit office, a voice that speaks too softly, a contract signed without hesitation. Could this new force topple even the strongest players we've come to know? Fans are already convinced that the newcomer is not just another antagonist, but a puppet master pulling strings from the darkness. Then there is the cost of survival. The trailer shows returning characters standing on the edge of decisions that will shape their futures forever. Blood on hands, a gun on the table, a phone call that changes everything. Some fans believe that a beloved character will not survive. This season, the theory is brutal, but Landman has never been gentle. The show thrives on sacrifice. Season 2 seems determined to make that sacrifice unforgettable. Perhaps the most haunting twist teased in the trailer lies in the blurred lines. Between loyalty and ambition, we see alliances tested, partnerships torn apart, and families caught in the crossfire. Could it be that the greatest enemy of all isn't the corporations or the rivalries, but the very people our characters swore to protect? One theory suggests that betrayal will not come from an outsider, but from within a family. A revelation that would strike deeper than any corporate deal. But beyond betrayal and death lies the land itself. Season 1 showed us how oil could shape lives. But Season 2 hints at something more symbolic. The land is both a blessing and a curse. The imagery in the trailer: dry earth cracking beneath heavy boots, oil bubbling up like blood, storms rolling in without warning, suggests that the story is no longer just about money or power. It is about survival in a world where the earth itself seems to demand a price. Some fans even speculate that the land will become the ultimate villain, a reminder that no matter how much power humans fight for, nature always takes back what is hers. The theories are endless. Some believe Angela will rise as a leader in ways no one expects, perhaps even surpassing those who once tried to silence her. Others are convinced that Chris will fall deeper into darkness, choosing ambition over morality until he becomes the very thing he once fought against. And then there are the wild theories, whispers of double crosses so layered that even the villains are betrayed, or shocking alliances formed between enemies who once swore to destroy each other. Yet, the beauty of Landman lies not in confirming these theories, but in shattering them. The writers have proven time and again that nothing is sacred, no character untouchable, no storyline predictable. Every twist arrives not like a gentle wave, but like a storm. Tearing down everything we thought we knew, the trailer promises the season where the line between truth and deception is razor thin, and where every choice carries a consequence that ripples outward like wildfire. Fans can guess, speculate, and predict, but the true twists of Landman will always remain hidden until the moment they strike, and when they do, they will not just shock us. They will change the way we see every character, every decision, and every betrayal that came before, because in Landman, the greatest twist is not discovering who the villains are. It is realizing that in a world built on greed and power, everyone has a breaking point.